How are your mechanics holding up with lower volume of games? I don't know. I feel like I'm playing better than I've played in forever. Like, it's weird. You would think that not playing for a long time. Well, I mean, I did do a month in Korea. It almost put in like 400 games. But like, I've been playing, you know, I've been playing more lately since the break, and I feel like my gameplay is way better than it used to be. All right, YouTube, we got Grimory, Riaz, Evelynn. Let's see what you do with your strat. Nice. I like how you're healing off of these. It's pretty good. You're scared of Rengar, rightfully so. This is a platinum replay. And now we're about to hit top. You're creeping and crawling. You don't want the 2v2 because Maokai's pushed under tower. My first question to you, dude, is that our best clear as Evelynn? Is our best clear just we do double buffs and then reset? They can't be. That can't be the best option that we have for Evelynn, right? It just seems so... Clears Wraiths, Red, and Golems. Yeah, my first advice is going to be we have to have a better option than this. And this is probably gonna wind up being the most important topic of the replay, and it sucks because I don't play Evelynn enough to know her clear or what's most optimal. But this is like this is shit, because I just don't like that we can't pressure anything early, and that to me is like really in solo queue is very important. Okay. There has to be some sort of cheesy something that we're doing. With Evelynn, I pretty much recommend that anybody that plays it needs to have some sort of cheesy open planned in order to make it viable. Thresh didn't tank the blue buff. Yeah, but if that's what if you're relying on that, that's a problem. You can't rely on other people in solo queue, even in platinum. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. That's going to be my first complaint for sure. Because Evelynn's not like typical jungle at all. Alright, so you decide to gank. Good. Pop Gnar. Pushing here is definitely the right move. And you shove, back, good. Get it all under tower. She shouldn't lose HP at chickens, yeah. That's why I'm asking, because I don't know enough. So bot lane gets rolling. And you're going, what? Oh. The push, yeah, you're a little late on the push, but overall. You're going that cheesy goodness. I'm just seeing what people build on Evelynn right now. Some people go Dark Seal, some people don't. Let me see somebody who's gone. Okay, I see some Dark Seal guys here, and I want to see what they do. So Dark Seal early, and they're going Warrior a lot. This is going to be an educational experience for me too, because I'm over here looking at this dude building fucking Warrior and then Proto Belt. Dude, what the fuck's the correct build for Evelynn? Everyone has some other shit. We going bottom. No, this guy knows Dark Seal too into Warrior. Specifically, this engage is super thin because, and it might work out for you, but I don't like how you engage here because there's no follow-up. And there's no rush. There's no rush here. This is bad by you. If anything, if I can't coach you on proper builds and clears, I can definitely coach you on this shit. Because this is just silly. So Thresh just hooks, right? You need to understand that Thresh hooks on a pretty long cooldown. I want you to watch. His hook is nowhere near cooldown, dude. You just saw him use it. Watch. So you've got no follow-up here at all whatsoever. What you should have done, or what probably would have been the best move for you, is just let the wave push in and let that space, like there's a chance, see if you let this wave go forward, it's gonna be here, and then you can wait for Thresh to work off of your engage. But instead you force a really, yeah, Rengar read the play, but either way it's a horrible fucking engage by you. Because you just have no follow-up. If you'd waited a second for the Thresh hook, and you make that type of engage, you could blow somebody up. Oh my god. But you see what I mean? That's the difference between bot lane losing and bot lane winning. That type of decision making. You need to be aware that this dude's cooldowns aren't up. You had no rush there, in my opinion. And that's pretty sloppy by you. 10 seconds, like you wait 10 seconds and then Thresh would path forward. Now, to be fair, I have no fucking idea why Thresh throws his hook. And this is for the support players out there. I'm flaming this dude. I'm flaming this dude on not on waiting for the Thresh hook. But like, that Thresh is a fucking moron because before the gank gets there, he paths over and tries to hook when he has an invisible champ coming. So you can learn two things from this. Obviously, he needs to recognize that going and trying to engage a gank with cooldowns ticking is a bad move. But the other bad move is that this Thresh is a fucking ape because he paths over minions and tries to do an unreliable hook with no slow, nothing, when he could just wait the extra 3 seconds until Evelynn's in position and then chain off of the slow. Okay? Red Smite, Blue Enchantment, Dark Seal, Revolver, Gunblade, Protobelt. Waffle Shack, they say 8 months in a row. Yeah. So I am giving you shit for not waiting a little longer, and I think you should have still given the action, but yeah, I'm not just absolving Thresh of the sins either. So here, another good play. I would really like you to press your tower. And you do press your tower. Thresh tells on you again. Zoanthrophobia and artificial rock star. Jesus Christ. Love you guys. What's my schedule like? We're gonna do your lesson after this, dog. After I get offline. Most likely. We're doing a lot of floating here. I'm not in... Dude, that is incredibly unlucky. Dude, that's the life of a jungler if I've ever seen it, dude. Jesus Christ. So, so, I'm gonna criticize you. I'm gonna criticize you for the fact that, like, this dude is shoving the lane. And you could just stand here for a second. It's not just that Katarina's being... It's not that Katarina's being aggressive positionally. It's that this Zera, like, I don't know what roles you play, but essentially what happens here is Katarina, if the guy's competent, he can dodge everything that this guy throws. Okay? So he can just walk forward and juke and go in on this guy. So theoretically, your positioning should have been probably somewhere around here and just being ready to, like, step in as soon as she steps forward and force her out so that Xerath can push. So I think that you give it away too early. And I mean, dude, it's you see what I'm saying with the positioning, right? Like, this is just like textbook fucking she's gonna go in here. And the way it plays out is just like, and you just get pinged. And I love it. All right, Thresh. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure about your flash. I'm not entirely sure what this Ashe is doing either. Not kiting there. And why Thresh is fly? What was that flash? Like, what on earth was that Thresh flash? Holy shit. Alright, so you path in, you tell on yourself. I don't know why. See how you're pathing? Watch. Let's go back in time. Watch how you path. Why are you going like this when you're invisible? Go to here and walk this in so you don't have to flash. Alright? That way we can keep flash here. It's very wasteful by you. And it's super important later in the game that you have it. That's a free double without you panicking like that. Now look, we would have lived in that situation. Now, the other thing that I'm going to tell you is you're basically in the bracket where games like this are going to happen. Watching this replay right now, there's some things that are going wrong, but like they have one of the biggest Katarinas going, and unfortunately this isn't like a gold and silver replay where I watch it and I go, you could have won. Easy. You're a Plat 1 player facing a fed Katarina with pretty much no CC as Evelynn. And you're going to be relying on an immobile ADC, a skill shot hook, a skill shot stun, or a Malphite ult. In order to shut down Katarina, which is like... yeah, which is going to be super thin. So while it's not like my team type of scenario, because we made some mistakes, like our clear wasn't very optimal, we didn't read some plays very well, we're wasting flashes and shit. We could definitely do a better job. and like we're making sloppy engages when like we could just wait a little bit. This was gonna be a hard one no matter who you are. So you turn on Rengar, but there's no way. I don't know why Rengar let up. Rengar did you a solid there by not keeping on that fight. You're getting pretty fed though. Shit on. What are we doing? Why did we pull it that way? We had vision of them. Let me turn this on. Why did we pull it that way? You don't have ult, but you do have ult, but you don't have flash. You're not invis. I think you, I was lagging. Yeah, I think your brain was lagging. Unless lag makes you walk into fucking... into bushes that you shouldn't be... You should be... This should be where you're standing. Not this way. This is good. This is... Or that is bad. This is good. I don't know why you pull it like that. You know that they're gonna be there. 9 times out of 10. Unless high latency makes you click over in the wrong directions. There's no reason to be pulling that way. That's a silly way to lose our stacks, dude. Like you should be like sometimes my brain just doesn't listen to my body. Well, that means you're a cyborg. And you have a different body attached to your brain. But in all seriousness, you should definitely be protecting the stacks better. Positionally, that was like ape level dumb that you just gave stacks away like that. Well, the good news is when you make a play like that, I begin to think that you could have carried it. When you make some retarded play like that, I'm just like, oh yeah, you could have probably won this game if you didn't do that shit. Because that's momentum, that's farming time down. I'm not saying it would have been easy, I'm not saying it would have necessarily happened, but... Especially with this Katarina just turning on your bot lane. Nice. If I'm you, this game, I'm gonna politely ask by spam pinging my team until they report me. I'm gonna be politely asking Ashe and Malphite to engage on Katarina anytime she's alone. It's the only way you win this game. Given how this has played out. The only way we win this game. Because this game's in a very dark place unless we pick off Katarina. So, the whole time she shows up, you should be spam pinging that. And you should just be spam pinging Ashe and that over and over again. Just, you ping her, and then you ping Katarina, you ping Malphite, and then you ping Katarina. This is the only way you win this game. Is if you land CC on that guy. It's got to be them that engage. If you're in this position ever, and I don't know how you guys are gonna play it, but that's like the only fucking way that you ever win. Is if you land CC on that guy. So no one else is a threat. If you get Katarina down, like if you get Katarina CC'd and blown up, oh no. Yeah, see, no, absolutely not. This is not our win condition at all. You are not going to be doing any pickoffs at the moment. And your Ashe is bottom. That's the only, like, it's just, this is retarded. Straight up. Malphite top, Ashe bottom. Just wait. Like, where are you even going? Brain lag. Now think about that. Obviously Malphite's ulting for God knows what reason with no follow-up. But it's possible that if you wait a little bit longer, you could have found a spot. We'll never know. Because you, as the Fed carry with stacks, just went bonkers, dude. And now you guys are all staggered. Your ults are down. It's just shitty. You pick off Gnar, though. You really don't like the Gnar. You're going down here without R and without flash. You're going to be looking for a pick off. And you're face checking without flash. And that's what you get. Make a mental note, dude. When you're about to make plays and when you're about to lead engages and shit, make a mental note that Neace said, and this is especially true in like Plat and higher. If you don't have flash or ult up and ready in, like, well, at the very least flash, it can be very scary for you to be engaging shit like you're doing here. Especially with no vision of this guy. Oh my god. Can't watch. Shut down. Dude, it's a support main. Yeah. So let's recap here. First things first, clear has to be better. I will not pretend to know the best, most optimalist clear for Evelynn. I would strongly recommend watching someone who actually knows what the fuck a clear looks like on Evelynn. And then from there, decision-making wise, you're just doing dumb shit. Here, you don't read that Katarina's going to jump in. It's pretty clear she's going to jump in. Heavy skill shot champion. You could maybe make a pick on him and slow down some of that momentum. Down here, you engage when cooldowns are ticking. Obviously, I admit that the guy's cooldowns, you know, him using it is his fault. But either way, you have to adjust. Here, brain lag. As we've deemed it, you give away your stacks in a position where you don't have flash and for some reason you step up into this dude. Here, the Gnar play, you just tunnel on Gnar for no reason when you have an AoE, you have an AoE ult, Ashe stun to work off of to potentially hit Katarina and give you an engage. Be one thing if the flank made sense mathematically, like i.e. 5e4 or whatever. But here, I mean, you just fucking suicided twice with Dark Seal. So our odds of carrying diminish very quickly. And then after that, the game is over when you try to make a pick and get momentum and the Katarina reads it. Pretty unlucky to run into. I don't mind you looking for the pick, but you just get solo queue abused in that spot there. And this guy's super fed with a champion that's out of control when fed. So I think it was a rough game, but I think it's beatable, personally. I think that there's a chance that you lose anyways, even if you play really, really well. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of really leaky plays. Like giving away stacks over and over again, making sloppy engages, inefficient pathing. Like, there's a lot to work on here. And I would, at the very least, if I lost this game, I would feel good. Even if my stats were, like, decent, I would feel good being like, man, I have a lot of stuff I can improve on in this. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, buddy. All right. I hope this helps you. At this point, though, when we're at this state, the game's pretty much dead. Katarina's gonna just fucking run the game over from here on out. All right. Okay. YouTube, I hope this helps ya. Jungle mains. Platinum 1 Evelynn jungle. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed the replay, and I'm out. Peace. Cracks. Thanks so much.